will be a paba and bar on my TV so. Sana de bia the latest news any news from Canada die the Bremona and then the Bremona is Opera when my review is over like comment it over subscribe no share then notification bell on site to me about someone and send a bear news about routine on site able to me account first within end or being able say children make us say we Bremo fast forward my Boga is in the Boga one I just say you go away Ghana your first president Dr. Kwame Nkrumah papa na modern body so you papa then I down for no Guinea president and also Guinea first president also the secretary no so modern body so the man Guinea 4 years or mo na to be kon eje or man na say mo man dey see wa and then you know tina Ghana mu aso dwoma bia so etumi ekoso yi na US civil rights activist also pay ni also you can modern body so ni papa no otumi emu ye modern body Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ebo na tese Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na dafu also the secretary no or modern body Mobono, what Mrs. Sandy, and they Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, president, and that is a Guinea for first president, secretary, or to me fire Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, a first name of Kwame, and that is so far, secretary or Guinea first president, also find the Dean and the second name of two, not just only Boma, or the Dean, a bay of Kwame Turi, and I did not need them or yes, I give way. So, the pleading a Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and so, or the boy, opinion, the Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Abaso, and I say, secretary, almost all the Dr. Abaso, which my father, because we said, immediate man, who call a my mother. That's a way to manage to say a frog monkey, not to say a young answer for that, and to say, Papa, to me, and to me, say, the minimum will answer for that, and to me, Bomba Biaso, and to me, Cosia, and the son to say Ghana, and that's a blast, and to me, person by the Umbaco, and also, if you are called, and to me, no say, say about a Kwame Nkrumah to me, and I said, I'm down for the DNA secretary, to me, tell us, and I say, to me, China Granny, to me, Chase, and Ghana, your rights, and I say, your blacks, rights, it's in one game. I saw the leave Papa, to me, by using their names and at a the editor and also one seven about one so many Abraham pay up to us said and maybe you school where I'm on that is all school that is our phone education when they feel I just say that any papa and tell about the Sunday was so to me fed and the course to me could a Saturday and send a baby to me to from here to me and also one seven about one time so many Abraham was saying quite to the US civil rights activist who changed his name to honor Kwame Nkrumah and secretary, as I said, the same so about Montia Musmedi Abraham Nayamoga is not after the dismissal of Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Many who believed in him and his ideologies found various ways to remember the man that he was and what he especially stood in and against. While there will always be some controversies surrounding some of his actions and deeds, it will safe to say Kwame Nkrumah was loved by many and resented by few. Despite gaining independence for Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's legacy can be found in various places and forms. For instance, his face was once embossed in the Guinean currency following his exile to the country and close relationship to Guinea's first president, secretary. What do you say? First president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, down for Guinea first president, and also the DNA, and this secretary now of India. Omoboni bono esewini ese okachire yakase president ababa my so pa na enye current president na do da so boy Uganda hana ungu de ono kasa de esu ye David opinion di na say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah secretary ni no mo bo esu yi baba pala ntu mi se na bia sin na no bia edoma finally kwana say currently no the open penny for money go esu ni want to give something for you esu edi film US civil rights activist to me fa ofini mu edi editor no so at me say na esu yi baba na Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ya sign the name editor e give for currency maybe a train not say the name editor give for currency so at me say na esu yi baba Dr. Kwame Nkrumah to me born about so no say in light of this and more African American civil rights activists went to the length of changing his name to reflect his belief in both Nkrumah and Touré's ideologies. Changed his name to Kwame Touré, a name that was delivered from first and last names of the close alias Kwame Nkrumah and Sekou Touré. According to the Black Past organization, Kwame Touré was the firstborn of Stepoli Stanleyfield Churchwell commercially on 1941 in the ports of Spain, Trinidad. From the age of 11, he rose to become a known activist while attending Bronx High School of the Science of Science, which was most attended by the whites at that time. Touré's journey properly began when he attended the Howard University and joined the newly formed Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee (SNCC) in 1960. During that time, he participated in the SNCC Snakes Inch and Freedom Rides, which were held throughout the Deep South in the USA at that time, where human rights issues were rampant in an almost divided America. Kwame Ture was said to have led the campaign that established the Lord-Des Country Freedom Organization and a symbol of foreigner to the Black Panther Party. In 1964, he graduated from the Howard University along with other young SNCC activists. Ture, however, became increasingly frustrated with the movement, relying on white liberals to its advocacy on non-violent reform. In his request to make more progress to fight non-violent reform, Ture was elected to replace John Lewis as SNCC chairman, formalizing the shift in SNCC's ideology. During 1966, march held in Kwame Ture first proclaimed the Black Power slogan, which led to the subsequent effort to both define it and put it into practice. Papa, the modern boy, SONI, Papa, Muslim in same use of every what we say, not just a American, not just a school, not just a white form, to me was our school, now, so Papa, the new coaches, our school, what's they do, not just a white form, SONI, moving, and no more SMR, to me. So what we happen on the right, and that's the also to pursue and someone said about the slogan turned him into a more established activist and media celebrity and campaigned the fight against government oppression and white nationalism. The slogan Black Power, however, fragmented the liberal civil rights coalition in the 1950s and early 1960s, but inspired subsequently groups such as the Black Panther Party, which, despite ideological disagreements, named Kwame Ture and its honorable prime minister in 1968. Years on, he was said to be a constant target by the FBI for intelligence, forcing him to move to 1968 to Ghana in West Africa and later Guinea by 1969. It was there that he adopted the name Kwame Ture and began campaigning internationally and volunteering socialist Pan-Africanism. Ture then settled permanently in Conakry, Guinea, where he died of prostate cancer in 1998. He spent his final decades denouncing U.S. racism and implementing while working built to all African parties parliamentary party. It is said that most likely chose the name Kwame Ture by naming himself after the Ghanaian and the Guinean independence leaders Kwame Nkrumah and Sekou Touré, and I say respectively, and I say so about Ontia, so many Abraham Papa just say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana first president, the modern boy Australia, sounds like Guinea, first president, first president, and also to make Guinea independence, they see one out, or some modern boy Australia, Papa, and the man, to me find a little pin over your mind, or send just a pin away Guinea, or to me a pin for and then before so what we fire Dr. Kwame in the first name, Dr. Kwame first my Kwame, what we fire the tone so sounds like Guinea for president and the second two, the second email to the editor also. What we got to meet the tone Kwame Ture, it's how I'm modern bar, a being for me, boy, I was saying, was so the or no, what is science and no say, as about so many Abraham, which we have conversation when I was walking away, send me home, send your baby somebody more, as so you know to me, I'm not able for you. But we have conversation about Chelsea dream and Yabra, so it's making kind of be also out of the end. Aha, Nkrumah TV, so remember with so like commenting. Subscribe and share notification bell on side to me. I was somewhere send a beer you do about Monty and was able to make first. We didn't ever obey your say, then I make a see we a bremo background.